Hey, it's a beautiful Sunday afternoon here in Florida. We're going to make a Mexican spiced rub tri-tip. And we're going to smoke this guy in the Masterbuilt Electric Smoker. And then I'm going to finish it off in a cast iron skillet over high heat. And to serve this tri-tip up, I know you're thinking chimichurri sauce, which is an awesome choice, but I've made that many times. We're going to do something today, make a lemon herb sauce to go with this. Now this tri-tip has been marinating in this bag for about 2 hours. And what we've got here is we put some olive oil on this bad boy, all right? Then we followed it up with some smoked paprika, cumin. We got some onion powder on this bad boy. Look, this is a pretty big tri-tip. We got some black pepper, dried mustard, and I think we've also got some ancho chili powder on here. So you can see it's looking beautiful. And this is a bigger tri-tip. This one's well over 2 pounds. I actually, I've moved to ordering all my groceries online now just to save time. And I thought this was just a regular old beef roast. You know, I'm shopping on Publix. But when it arrives, it's a tri-tip. And you know, tri-tip's one of my favorite cuts. So it's a beautiful cut of meat. You can hear Sadie, the German short-haired pointer, in the background. Sorry about that. We're going to get this over to the Masterbuilt Electric Smoker, and I'll show you how we've got it set up. What we're using today, I don't know if you can see that, but I've got some oak wood chips here. That's what we're going to use in this Masterbuilt for this tri-tip. I've got it set on 250 degrees. And by the way, I'll include the exact amounts for that marinade recipe in the description box below. Okay, so I'm just going to pull this out. Now I'm actually going to use the Masterbuilt probe today, and I'm also going to use my thermoprobe. This is one huge tri-tip, right? So I'm just going to put this Masterbuilt probe in it. We'll get one of these thermoprobes in it. And by the way, this tri-tip has been sitting out. Hey, today's the air show in Jacksonville. Can you tell? So as I was saying, I got the Masterbuilt probe in there, and I got the thermoprobe both. I never trust the Masterbuilt temperature probe. If you watch my videos, you know that. My older model read off by as much as 20 degrees. This newer model, I'm still getting used to. The temperature probe seems to be more accurate in the old model, but in any event, that's why I'm using both probes today. I'm expecting this, I'm going to cook it up to about 115. I'm expecting it to take about an hour. Well, that tri-tip is cooking. Let's make this sauce. And by the way, you can make this even the day before and put it in the fridge. What we've got here is rosemary and salt. And I know you can't see it, but I'm just trying to not wash so many dishes here. I've got lemon juice and garlic diced up. And then here what we've got, hope you can see it, we got 3 to 4 tablespoons of thyme that we've kind of taken off the stems. Now, these next 2 ingredients are totally optional, but as you all know, we like a little spice in what we do. I've got 2 teaspoons of chili garlic sauce and 2 teaspoons of ginger paste. I'm telling you, it's going to just kick it up a little bit, but like I said, that's optional. The last thing we got here is Old Faithful olive oil. Now, we're going to start this out. I'm going to take half a cup of this olive oil, right? Maybe even a little bit more. In fact, I think I will do a little bit more. Maybe half a cup and another quarter, okay? And then we're going to take that thyme, right? Add our lemon juice and our garlic. I can't remember if I told you or not, but I'll put the exact amounts down in that description box below, all right? That way you'll have it if you want to make this. Let's get that ginger chili sauce out of here. Oh yeah, thinking it smells and looks good. Okay, and then you just want to blend this up, you know, get everything incorporated nicely, right? Okay, now you can see where I'll try to show you. Hopefully you can see it here. It's all nice and liquefied. I know we got the sun beating down on us, but boy, it absolutely smells great. right, and like I said, I'm just going to put this in I don't have a dish out here that's clean. I'm going to put this in a dish, put a little plastic wrap or something over it, get it in the fridge until this tri-tip's ready. I just wanted to show you here. It's been 34 minutes. You can see we've got awesome smoke coming out of here. We're up to about 110 degrees. So we're going to pull this guy out here. I don't want to overcook it. We still got to do the searing process. Pull this out here and let you take a look at it. I know the sun is beating down. It's a horrible view. And all I'm going to do is slide this guy out on a plate, let it sit. I'll show you how we're going to finish it off. This tri-tip has been resting here about 10 minutes. Now, we're going to do something which is a little different for a lot of you all. I've got mayonnaise here, right? We're going to put a layer of mayonnaise on this guy. Please don't worry that it's going to taste like mayonnaise. It is not. What this mayonnaise is going to do is help it get an extra nice crust when we put it. I'm going to finish this off today in a cast iron skillet. If you've got one of those pellet grills, right, you can use that searing function you have. I don't have one. Hey, you know, I think I should get one. But somebody said I have too many cookers, so I hope you guys will leave a comment below if you think I should get a pellet grill or not. Okay? Like I said, I let this sit here about 10 minutes so it would cool down. I wouldn't burn my hands. Trust me, this is going to be awesome when we get this on this frying pan. So I'll meet you over here at the cast iron skillet. I got a half a stick. This is called Irish butter. Don't ask me what the difference is. It was in my fridge. And then we're going to put 2 tablespoons of what's this here sauce. Thank you, Cricket. And you know, all of our hundreds of staffers on the sidelines here are telling me that this Irish butter is creamier than regular butter. And in 100, I mean 1. The biggest challenge of this cook today is this pan is not big enough for this tri-tip, but it's the biggest one I've got, so we're going with it. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. By the way, guys, I got this burner on high. We're going to let it go, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes. Right at 2 minutes, I'm going to flip this bad boy over. Look at the color. See what that mayonnaise does for you? Look at that. Gives you that nice char. We're going to give it 2 more minutes and get it off of here. All right, it's been another 2 minutes. Let's get this bad boy off here. Let it rest. We're not done. We're going to make a couple other things. I got some onions because onions are awesome. Okay, we're just going to cook these guys up till they soften a little bit. I don't know. It's, you know, people always say, how much time? You'll know when you feel it. It's probably going to take about 3 to 5 minutes. It's been closer to the 5. I told you it would take 3 to 5 minutes. It's been closer to the 5 minutes. Now we're just going to get these guys out of here. Look at that. It's going to be awesome with this tri-tip. But hold on. I got one more thing to cook up here today. Okay. Now I've got some asparagus. And these have been marinating. I don't know what they're marinating in. Something Tammy put together. I'll put the ingredients in the description box. It's been about 1 minute. I'm going to flip them over. If I have to eat vegetables, it would be asparagus, by the way. All right, we got about 45 seconds on this side. Let's get these bad boys off of here. I got asparagus girl here. She's going to help me taste the tri-tip that's been resting 10 minutes. It rested while we made the onions and her asparagus, which I have no clue. I just quickly fried it. Onions took about 5 minutes. Asparagus took about 2 minutes. Yeah, and then I let it sit here another 2 or 3 minutes. Before I cut into this, why don't you just briefly tell everybody what you did on the asparagus?
Okay, so what I did is I took the asparagus and I put it in boiling water with olive oil and a little bit of salt for maybe 3 minutes, 4 minutes tops. And then I put it into an ice bath. And after I put it in the ice bath, I marinated it in just balsamic vinaigrette. You can use whatever you like. If you like Italian dressing or if you want to make something of yourself, I just like balsamic vinaigrette. So I put it in the refrigerator with balsamic vinaigrette in a plastic bag and let it marinate for, what, maybe 3 hours?
Yeah.
That's about it.
You got movie star glasses on today.
Yeah. Oh, and you put it in an ice bath so it stops cooking right away.
Let's get into the tri-tip. Thank you very much.
You're welcome very much.
All right. So, let me show you. Can you guys see what the mayonnaise does for this? Look at the dark crust. That's all it's going to do. There's not going to be any mayonnaise flavor. The bark looks like it's running this way. And we want to cut, I'm sorry, I said bark, the grain. We want to cut against the grain. All right.
Smells really good.
So what I'm going to do is just kind of cut this bad boy right across the middle. Okay. Then we're going to turn him around so you can see him and cut the rest of him up. Okay, now look. You can see we got just a perfect medium rare. I'm just going to cut a couple more pieces off. We're going to take some of those onions. We're going to take some of that sauce we made. I'll just cut this piece off. Let's try it from here. All right. So what we're going to do here is, let's see. I haven't eaten off this fork, and I know you don't want to eat after me, so don't worry about that. Okay, we're going to drip a few of those onions on there. All right. And then we've got that awesome sauce with the lemon, olive oil. Just look at that.
Looks so good.
Okay. And then we're going to try some. Where's that asparagus at? Yeah. Is it okay if I touch it just with my hand? Look here. We got some of that asparagus here. I'm going to lay down here. This is just going to be delish. I know it. Let me grab that fork and cut the tips of these asparagus off like so. All right. We're going to try the asparagus first. Yeah, make you wait for that tri-tip. All right. Okay, right away, it's crunchy. I hate soggy asparagus.
So do I.
So whatever you did.
That's putting it in the ice bath after because it stops it from cooking.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Crunchy. I get like a mild vinegar flavor.
Balsamic.
Is that what it is? Balsamic?
Yeah.
I'm not a big vegetable guy. I mean, unless it's potatoes. Can't go wrong with potatoes. That's awesome. Okay. Let's give this tri-tip. We got the onions, the Mexican tri-tip, onions, and the sauce. It had the chili in it, the ginger in it, the lemon, the
Very
thyme.
excited about this.
I know. I'm trying to build suspense.
I know.
All right. So as usual, I'm going to let you have the fork because everyone sees me eating with my fingers.
I think you just like to eat with your fingers.
Some dude commented in one of my videos the other day, because I'm a hillbilly, I don't wear shoes or I wear Crocs. He was upset because I was barefoot in the video. He asked me not to make any more videos barefooted.
Really?
Yeah, I told him to watch somebody else's video. That's probably not polite, but I don't like to wear shoes that much.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yummy. That's so good.
Okay. Here's what I get.
I love the thyme.
I was going to say.
Yeah, that's so
that's
good.
exactly what I was going to say.
I love
First
that.
flavor I got was thyme.
Yeah.
Backed up with some awesome beefy flavor.
Yeah, that's so good.
Super tender.
It's not spicy at all. They're like,
It
even though
is
we
not.
put the,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. If you like spice, I would double up on all
Oh,
the
yeah.
spices we did. It's not spicy.
That's so good.
I can taste the chili. It's very, very mild. I get a mild garlic.
Yum.
Super tender. The smoke on it is extremely mild,
Very
even
mild.
though I used the oak, but it was only in there.
We use mesquite.
Oh, I'm sorry, mesquite.
Mesquite,
Yeah,
yeah.
thank you. It was like 36 minutes or something. Wow, this is really good.
It is really good.
It's a whole meal, right? You got the sauce, the tri-tip, the asparagus, the onions. Absolutely incredible. See?
Super good.
Thanks so much for watching another one of our videos. You saw this was really easy, right? You could smoke it up 30, 35 minutes. I mean, don't worry so much about the time. Keep check on the temperature. That's what's important. And then you just sear it up. And by the way, she didn't want me to use the mayonnaise. Now, be perfectly honest with everyone. Do you taste mayonnaise?
I don't taste any mayonnaise, and I'm glad you did it because it gave it a really nice like char on the outside, so it's really good.
I'm not a big mayonnaise guy. I eat mayonnaise on one thing in this life. Bacon and tomato. That's it.
I use mustard on that.
But mayonnaise is nasty.
I don't like mayonnaise.
But I did a video a while back where I put the mayonnaise on the chicken and Jack's drink water. Hey, go check his channel out if you haven't seen it. He was telling me that he puts mayonnaise on salmon to get a nice a crust on it.
Salt.
I'm telling you, try this mayonnaise, whether it's chicken, whether it's beef, or as Jack says, whether it's salmon. You won't be disappointed. There's no mayonnaise flavor. If you're not a subscriber already, what do they do? Tell them.
You have to hit the subscribe button, and then you want to hit the bell.
Hit the bell. Why to hit the bell? So you'll be notified of all of our new videos.